have you seen Bill Burr's bit about overpopulation?
Yeah. Thin out the herd. Thin out the herd.
He's so fucking good when he's like, no one's got the balls to say, just like 25% of you need to go.
Yeah.
Right. And just the idea of being like, you know, there's a test on your table there. If you've not bought a pencil, you're already out.
I scream on this podcast about stuff like that all the time, but I wear jazzy shirts and sunglasses. Nobody takes me seriously. I say it all the fucking time.
Maybe that would have happened. Imagine if Hitler wore glasses and a jazzy shirt and they were like, we dodged the Holocaust. But no, because he wore a tie and combed his hair up, they were like, no, he means business.
Nobody takes him seriously. Yeah. But no, I'm serious. I think about this all the time. Think about this, right? If you want to adopt a child, do you know how difficult the process is? Process takes from 6 to 2 years. Wow. They go with a fine comb over your whole history, everything, your job, if you had social media, what you do for a living, how much money you make, hobby. If you have this, even if you were drunk in a pub and you were arrested, taken to the station for an interview or whatever, zero, you're out. For the smallest thing, you have to be with your partner. If you're with your partner for 2 years, they're not going to give you a child. This is a person you just met. You have to be together for at least 10 years or whatever. It's so unbelievably difficult. If you want to have a child, I can go right now and just shag around the moment we have 20 kids. I can live on the street. I can literally live on the street and have 20 kids. I'll be like, yeah, sure, no problem. Another one, yeah, of course. What you want to name it? You want some socks or whatever? The government will probably give you diapers. What the fuck, man? If I was a dictator, definitely licensed for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever been to Home Bargain? Have you ever been to Home Bargain? How these people, how the fuck, man? It should be legal to have a kid. See, that's the type of thing I say, but nobody believes me because look how I'm dressed. If I had a tie, I'll now be in jail now.
It is mad. Crimes. You are right, though. It is mad that you can, to adopt a kid is well hard in comparison to just having a child.
Yeah. That's insane.
I mean... There's right. I think.
We got 5 minutes left. Make this good, Harry. Let's go, baby.
I used to get wigged out big time over overpopulation, right? Because we're at 7.5 billion people, right?
Probably more by now. There's a very depressing website before you continue where you pull it up and there literally has a counter.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's so it just literally goes like that.
Wow.
It's horrible.
Oh, mate.
I get anxiety just looking at it. World population, I think it's called, or something like that.
Well,
if you want to pull it up, Jacob, while we're talking.
I'm going to start investing in incels then. They'll thin the herd out.
Yeah. So tell me, finish your point.
The point is that... overpopulation used to freak me out massively because if the planet hits 10 billion, we're fucked. There's basically just not enough resources. Oh, wow. Is that actually legitimate?
Well, no, it's they. I don't think they're phony.
You see them Santa going across the globe, right? And people go, oh, he's there. It's no, it's just a fucking piece of code on a screen. And right now, mate, I mean, there could just be some Chinese kid sat in his room just going, I'm tormenting Mike Yanek right now. I
mean, this is the clip for YouTube.
He's probably a fucking patriot. After he's seen this, he's going to withdraw from his Patreon and be like, I've achieved my life goal of appearing.
Listen, I don't think that all the hospitals are phoning in every 7 seconds at worldpopulation.com to be like, we have another one.
Just one guy going, okay, 1 second. Right, okay. He speaks 100 languages. Yeah.
I'll put in the numbers.
His name is actually Rosetta Stone. How's it going, Rosetta?
Look, we're almost at 8 billion. Look how depressing this is.
Mate, that's insane.
That's so depressing. If we check this, I think it should be a thing on the podcast to check it every 2 weeks. I guarantee you, in 2 months,
they should have one that shows how many times a comedian's died on stage. And I reckon it's probably triple that.
Finish your point. Go on. But put this down, Jacob. I'm going to cry now. Fuck that. It bums me
the
out.
world population, if it gets to 10 billion, basically, we're completely fucked, right? And I'm writing a joke on this at this moment in time. Basically, I think the way around this, and this is just a stupid theory that I think could be a piece of stand-up, is that every animal tends to have a mating season, right? Imagine if human beings had a mating season. But to qualify for the mating season, you have to pass certain tests. You know what I mean? So basically survival of the fittest, and at the end you get your shag.
Yeah.
But I just like the idea of it being people training. And they've been like, you coming out to the pub tonight? It's like, mate, it's mating season. I'm all about the game.
He's jerking off two guys. I'm whacking off two guys at the same time. Yes, mate.
See,
fucking training.
Pretending to lift weights, and you're like, no, he's wanking two men.
yeah, of course. We got Eddie Fortune last week. Why I'm still in that mindset.
Eddie, mate, I've not seen Eddie in years. Eddie started like when I started comedy.
Yeah, check the podcast with him. He's going to come out soon. He's boss. What was I about to say? Okay, so, world population saying this and we're finishing. My thing is, it's not even about the resources. Right. My thing is, traffic is too fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? I live, mate, 10 minutes with the bus and I'm in town. I live so close. When I go in the morning to work, takes me 50 minutes. Takes me an hour. Takes me a fucking hour. It's a 10-minute bus ride to town. That's my thing. I don't care about resources. Who gives a shit? You know what I'm saying?
I get it. You know what I mean?
Many people.
You're not worried about what you're going to have for lunch. You just want to make sure you're there on time.
I mean, look at me, mate. I don't need that much anyway.
That's
I don't give
unreal.
a fuck.
Mate, I'm starving. I'm late. That's why.
I need to go to work. There's so many people. Every time I go out to town, I hate going to town, right? But I work in town. So every time I leave work and stuff, I work part-time. So I leave like 1, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, something like that. 2 o'clock on a Wednesday. Jam-packed with people. And I was like, these people have jobs? Where the fuck all these people come from?
Hump day, mate. Hump day. People are getting out. They want to...
Fucking hell, man. There's so many people everywhere. It annoys me. And I used to live in London. Oh my God, that place, dude. It's so overcrowded over there. Jesus, man. Build a wall around that fucking place. You know what I'm saying? Call Donald Trump. Horrible place, man. So many people.
Manchester's good because it's got space. Like, you can walk about and you're not, like, cramped. When I lived in Liverpool, the city centre of Liverpool is very condensed, like it's very close together, which is good because you can get to places very quickly. But I like Manchester because it's nice and spread out. Yeah. But London, I couldn't live in London.
No, it's fucking crazy over there.
No way.
No.
But, I mean, eventually I'll end up like getting a flat on like Mars. That'll be my plan.
Good. Tell Elon Musk we're gonna go there, chase Dogecoin.
I'll be the first guy to have a podcast on Mars.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Good.
Yeah.
You want to be the producer?
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
You're like, you want to come and do my podcast? We're like, a fucking 7-month journey, to Mars. Fucking hell, lad.
I mean...